I use this heater quite a bit. You know, it's May, and I'm still running this thing in the morning for a little bit. I think putting a window above your bed is the most beautiful idea ever. You get to listen to the birds while you're in bed at night. You can get up in the morning and take a look and see what's going on. I love having it here. It's great. That breeze feels so good. Good morning, Mr. Disco. How are we still talking about van life and living in a van? Sometimes I get up in the morning and I turn my camera on. I'm like, what am I going to say today? Here we are, though, sharing our life with you guys every day. And I know our channel is changing. I know I'm changing. My journey is, I don't know, I'm going through some things, I guess. And just want to ask you guys, because we've been growing quite a bit over the last 6 months. And I just want to know what you guys are looking for out of content on my channel. Is there subjects you want me to cover? Things that you want me to dive deeper into when it comes to this lifestyle? Because I figured after all these years, I've been veteran to a lot of things. So some of my everyday things that just have become a part of my everyday may not be something that I discuss anymore because it's just something that I do. You know, like parking. I used to make videos, full dedicated videos about parking. I don't anymore because it's just a part of what I do. It's an instilled mindset, I think, that just kind of happens when you live in a van for a while. You just stop thinking about these things, like grabbing water and parking places and the different things that you do in this lifestyle that just become normal, I guess. You know, I don't think about these things anymore. They all just kind of happen. I think people are asking different questions now than they did when I first started my van life. I think there's enough education out there that people know the simple stuff and the basics. But if you guys want something deep, like want me to really dive into something, let me know. Does that make sense? I think all the usual questions, where do you poop, where do you shower, all those simple questions, people don't ask as much as they did multiple years ago. I found that was like just a huge question. People don't ask that thing anymore. I don't really see it very often. I think that's just the common sense stuff that people figure out instantly. But I'm looking for something like, I'm looking for that question that's like, oh damn, I'm glad you asked. I've known a lot of people over this winter season that have had issues with their dry air heaters, including Webasto ones like mine, but mostly the knockoff version ones, including our bro Jeffy. Jeffy has had issues with his, and I've known multiple other people that have had problems with their knockoff ones. And just my opinion, I think it's because they're running it on low too much. And I think running on low causes the chambers to soot up, and then it starts to fail, things start to clog up, or whatever the deal is. I run mine on high as much as I can. If it's a long, dragged out, cold winter day, I'll run it on high to get it up to temperature, then I'll drop it down to whatever temperature I need it in the van and let it run for the long run, whether it's overnight or whatever. Then in the morning, I crank it up on high for another 15 to 20 minutes and make sure everything in that burn chamber is pushed out before I shut it off. I think the key is to keep these things running full tilt as much as you can. It's better for the machine. It runs better the hotter it is. Like today, I've been running this thing just about every single morning for a half an hour. I get up, crank it on to 35. It's enough to bring the temperature up in the van so I can edit at a good temperature. Shuts off, easy peasy. But so many people are having nonstop issues. I think it's because they wake up, they set it at 15 degrees, and that's it. Keep it full tilt. Crank that baby right to the top. I think they're happier that way. But so far, my Webasto gasoline one has been a rock star. I don't like the idea of having that great big chunk of metal inside of my van. I'm scared I'm gonna scratch my van build. Taking this down to the sandblaster, he's gonna give this thing a good blast so we could see everything that's going on with this little rusted section here. It all feels like it's just surface rust. But if you blast it all, then we kind of just get a good, easy, fresh start. It saves like all that time of grinding. And then if there is any pieces that need to be fixed, we can just chop the square out, fix up that hole, and then we have a good panel going into this van. Can't believe the floor over there is rotten. There's a bunny rabbit right in front of the door here at J5. Hey, buddy. See what happens, you guys? This is just a bad idea. Just a bad idea. What I find sometimes on my travels is as soon as you stop in at a bakery or something like that, when you hit a place, that seems to be the place you stop every time you hit that town. So just a little pro tip. Try to stop somewhere healthy. Don't stop at bakeries, because if you were to stop and get a smoothie, that would be the smoothie stop, you know? But now when I come here, how you doing, Crazy? You just waiting to see what's in here? We got some peanut butter cookies, which you can have a piece of, but this is where it got dangerous. My gosh. Cinnamon, cream cheese filled, and an apple fritter. This is heaven. This is pure heaven. It's a bad idea. He's not even looking at the donut. He's like, what do you think I want, Dad? So much dog hair, Mr. Cruz. We just drove up to the other side of the island. We're now in Campbell River, and I got some grocery shopping to do because we're about to shove our van back in the bush. Oh, I can't wait till this mask stuff stops. It's driving me crazy. Oh, sometimes when I make grocery hauls like this, I wonder what the heck did I just do? So hard to miss. I've driven past this thing twice. Right here. Tiny little nook right here. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, you'd have missed it. No way. Fudge. Look at that. Right on the side of this main highway here, there's a tiny little road, a little tiny one, and I just caught it out of the corner of my eye when I was going that way. Turned around at a rest area, came back this way, and it's so tiny that I blasted right past it again. Turned around, came back, and boom, home for the night, right here. Guess what's over here? Hey! Crazy's ball fell in the water. Don't lose your ball, buddy. It's your favorite ball, Cruzy. Did you get it? Oh crap, how am I gonna get it? Cruzy, that's Cruzy, we'll get your ball. Ugh. Come on, wrong way, ball. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. I got it, Cruzy. Should be more fridge space in here if I kept less beer. But right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cans of beer. This takes up a lot of room. This is one decent looking grocery haul. I've been eating a lot better over the last few weeks, trying my hardest anyway. Yeah, guys, I just kind of decided that it was time to smarten up. I do this all the time. I forget that I bought these Amy's burrito things the other day, and now I just bought myself 4 more. Darn it! I completely forgot about buying these in Squamish. Ah, well. All right, we'll take out a big bone for Cruzy. Got myself a little lunch cooking. In here is some Jack Daniel's pulled pork. Oh! And just throwing some veggies. As you guys can tell, there's a light on my speaker back there too. You know what that means? It means I've been rocking out here with the music just cranked. Hey, you're happy out here, aren't you, buddy? Of course you are. I've been in and out of towns and cities over the last while. And the more and more I go back, the more I realize that this is where I belong. This is where my heart is sitting at, is being out here by water and by trees and nature and just away from people, man. This has been a really good afternoon. Put some of my favorite spice on here, a little last dollar. Put the lid on there. We're gonna steam that baby. Yeah. No way. Hey, you won't like it anyway. I think if I were to ever find the picture perfect piece of dirt, I would buy it. This spot here that we're parked at, if it was for sale, we'd be driving to the next town right now saying, hello bank, could you please finance me for this little piece of dirt, because it is perfect for us to come back, lock a gate on it. I'd put a gate on it, lock a gate on it so nobody even knew that we were here. We could just sit here and hibernate and do whatever we wanted. As long as we have a clear view of the sky and we could get that what's that internet called? SpaceX? I was approved for the beta version, whatever it was, that Elon satellite internet thing. As long as we could get that here, I would be in. Whoo, it'd be so good. Think about it. You have a tiny little entrance to the lake so you can walk down nice and easy, pop a boat in the water. With a ramp like this, you could pop a decent sized boat in the water. Maybe I build a little dock out front. But this is it. This is the whole piece of dirt right here. What you can see is it. Mr. Cruz already found his nice little spot. There's the little entrance to get in. The main highway is right there, so it is a bit noisy, but that's it. That's all it is. Bada bang, down to the lake, and boom. That's all I would want. That's it. I don't want a house, nothing like that. I would probably build a nice big wood deck that went over the little hill a little bit so I could pull the van right up, and the deck would be like an extension of the van with a fire pit and some nice little Adirondack chairs or whatever they're called. In Ontario, they call them Muskoka chairs. Whoo-wee! Ah, so good! So if I have any subscribers on my YouTube channel that happen to own a tiny little piece of dirt like this that you want to sell, holler. I don't know if I'm in the financial position to be buying a piece of dirt, but when I come across a tiny little place like this that's a perfect piece of paradise, sure, I'm on Crown land right now, so I could park it here for 2 full weeks, but could you imagine a place that you just could make home out here by a lake where it's silent and no neighbors? I'm daydreaming now. Just daydreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never stop wanting something bigger than what you have in your life right now. And always embrace whatever the next chapter is going to be. I've had a lot of crazy things on my mind lately, and I don't know what my next chapter is. I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I just know that right here in this moment today that I'm enjoying this. This is perfect for me. And a little bit of daydreaming here and there about maybe what's next. I don't know, man. A lot of things have gone on in my world in the last little while. I think it's maybe just my mom passing away sparked a lot of thoughts and feelings about my future and how much time I have left and where I'm going or what I'm doing. Ah! Woo! Cruz looks at me on a daily basis, and I can see the look in his eye, 100%. He's like, why did I get given to this weird human being? He walks around talking to a stick, aka my phone on a metal tripod. Ah! All right, you guys, thanks for watching today and riding along with us. I'm pretty excited. So over the next handful of videos, we'll be adventuring up island here, and you never know, maybe we might find that perfect piece of land, and you might see me just making a beeline for the bank. This is a perfect spot. It's tiny. Like, how much can this little baby piece of dirt cost? Oh, wait a minute, we're on Vancouver Island. This is probably like 250 grand. Heck no, that's way out of my budget. If I found a little piece of dirt like this for like 25,000, dreaming, be beautiful. All right, see you later, bye.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down?